Hello and welcome to my talk show. I am your host, Jerry, and today we have a very special guest with us, someone who has dedicated his life to understanding how our minds work. Please welcome Dr. Wells, a renowned expert with a PhD in the field of mind sciences. Dr. Wells, it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Jerry. It's great to be here, and I'm excited to talk about the fascinating world inside our heads.
Let's start simple. People often talk about the mind, but what exactly is it?
Great question, Jerry. Simply put, the mind is not a physical object like the brain. The brain is the organ. The mind is how it functions. It includes your thoughts, emotions, imagination, memories, and even your dreams. Think of the brain as a computer CPU, and the mind is software. Without software, a CPU is just a piece of hardware, isn't it?
Interesting. So, how do we nourish our mind? Is it like feeding the body?
In a way, yes. Just like your body needs food, your mind needs proper input to stay sharp and healthy. This includes positive thoughts, learning new things, social interaction, listening to music. All these feed the mind, and also avoiding stress and negative thinking, which is like avoiding junk food for your thoughts. Most importantly, get enough sleep.
So, what happens when we think? What's going on inside our heads?
Thinking is basically your brain making connections. When you see or hear something, your brain picks up that information, matches it with past experiences, and creates a response. For example, when you smell your favorite food, your brain recalls memories, triggers feelings, maybe even makes your mouth water. That's the thinking process in action. Quick, automatic, and based on connections. It's like electricity running through a web of wires. Your brain's neurons send messages using chemicals. Say you smell your favorite dish instantly. Your mind brings up a memory or a craving. That's thinking in action.
That brings me to something everyone's curious about. Why do we dream?
Dreams. These are the mind's way of organizing thoughts, like cleaning a messy room. At night, your brain takes the day's events and stores or deletes them. That's why sometimes dreams are strange. It's like sorting files in a fast-forward manner. Ever had a dream about something you were stressed about? That's your brain trying to make sense of it. And sometimes dreams are just random, like a remix of your thoughts and experiences.
Now, here's a deeper one. How does the mind coordinate with the rest of our body?
They work together all the time, Jerry. The mind sends signals to the body, and the body sends feedback to the mind. If you touch something hot, your body reacts, and your mind registers the pain. Similarly, when you're nervous, your stomach might feel tight, or your heart might beat faster. It's a two-way street. Think of the mind as the command center and the body as the soldiers, following orders, but also giving feedback from the field.
That makes me wonder, can our thoughts really affect our physical health?
Absolutely. Stress, for example, is a mental state that can lead to real physical problems, such as high blood pressure, poor digestion, or lack of sleep. Positive thoughts can release feel-good chemicals like serotonin. Ever heard of someone recovering faster because they stayed strong mentally? That's real. The mind has a powerful influence on how the body heals and reacts.
So, what happens to our mind when we meditate or just stay silent?
Meditation helps your mind slow down, focus, and reset. Imagine your thoughts like a snow globe, shaken and cloudy. Meditation lets the snow settle, and suddenly everything becomes clear. Even just 5 minutes of silence a day can reduce anxiety, improve focus, and bring clarity. It's like giving your brain a short vacation.
Is it possible to train or even control our minds?
Yes, very much so. Just like going to the gym strengthens muscles, doing brain exercises like puzzles, learning a new language, and reading books, these build your mental muscles. You can also control negative thoughts. For example, when you catch yourself saying, I can't, try saying, I'll try. Small changes like that rewire how you think over time. The more you use your brain, the sharper it stays.
Here's one a lot of people experience. Why do we feel mentally exhausted even if we've just been sitting all day?
Mental work takes energy too. If you're solving problems or worrying, your brain is burning fuel. Think of your brain like a computer. If too many tabs are open in a browser, such as emails, chatbots, and social media, it slows down. That's why, even without physical movement, you can feel drained. Taking breaks, managing your screen time, and getting enough sleep can really help.
I have heard a lot about the subconscious mind. Would you please explain with some examples?
Ah, yes, the subconscious mind is like the basement of your mental house. You don't see it, but it holds all your habits, memories, emotions, even your fears. It is like the operating system of a computer. The operating system, as you know, controls all hardware devices connected to it. Your subconscious mind does the same thing and controls all the functions of your body. Your heartbeat is controlled by your subconscious mind. Another example, when you drive home and don't even remember how you got there, that's your subconscious at work. You weren't actively thinking about every turn, but your mind remembered the routine and did it for you.
That's great. Can we program it? Can we program our subconscious minds?
Yes, we can. The subconscious learns by repetition and emotion. So, if you keep telling yourself, I'm confident, even if you don't feel it yet, your mind will slowly start to believe it. It's like training a puppy. If you keep saying the same command gently, the puppy learns. Similarly, affirmations, visualization, and even writing down your goals daily help to rewire the subconscious. Another example, Jerry. Have you ever set a specific time to wake up and found yourself waking up exactly at that time without an alarm? This happens because your strong intention programs your subconscious mind, which then activates your internal biological clock. This simple example shows the incredible power of the subconscious mind and how it can be programmed through focused intent.
That's amazing, Dr. Wells. Like you said, our heartbeat is also controlled by our subconscious mind. Would you please explain it further?
The subconscious runs your body's autopilot. You don't tell your heart to beat or your lungs to breathe. It just happens. That's your subconscious taking care of it. Think of it like your cell phone's background applications. They keep running even when you're not looking at them. Whether you're awake or asleep, your subconscious ensures your body keeps functioning.
And what about those old memories that seem lost? Is there a way to recall them?
Yes, old memories are like photos stored deep in an album. You just need the right cue to find them. A smell, a song, or visiting a familiar place can bring them rushing back. That's the subconscious pulling out a file. Have you ever smelled something and suddenly remembered your grandmother's kitchen? That's your sensory memory pulling a file from deep storage. Looking at old photos or even relaxing deeply in silence can help unlock those old memories.
I am sure viewers are enjoying this program. There is a list of questions I am receiving on my cell phone, but just the last couple of important questions. Since the mind and brain are so important, can you please give some advice on keeping them healthy?
Great question, Jerry. You may ask as many questions as you like. Don't worry, My mind is perfectly working. Regarding your question, yes, in order to work perfectly, your hardware and software, your brain and mind to work healthily, need fuel. This fuel is provided by foods like nuts, berries, fatty fish like salmon, leafy greens, eggs, and even dark chocolate are excellent for brain health. For example, walnuts even look like tiny brains, and they're packed with omega-3s that actually help your memory. Blueberries are like brain boosters. And don't forget water. A dehydrated brain is like a dry sponge. It can't absorb anything properly.
Last question, Dr. Wells. What's your one golden tip to keep the mind healthy?
Jerry, it needs a balance. A healthy mind needs variety. Read a little, laugh often, sleep well, move your body, and connect with people. Think of it like a garden. You need water, sunlight, and care. If you ignore any one part, the flowers won't bloom. Treat your mind the same way.
That was beautiful, Dr. Wells. Thank you for making such complex ideas so easy to understand.
My pleasure, Jerry. Always happy to share the wonders of the mind.
And to all our viewers, if you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, the mind is your most powerful tool. Use it wisely. Thanks for watching.